Alessandra Giuliani simply grabbed me as a subject as soon as I read about her. She was this extraordinary teenager in a time when girls had very little opportunity to do much of anything of importance in the world, and she completely broke all the molds. She did what no girl had done before her, and I was so excited about the idea of trying to recreate this character in a vivid way so that modern day readers could know her story. The only problem I had with these characters was letting go of them once the book was done. They were my companions during all my waking hours and probably during my dreaming time too. I loved Alessandra. I loved her brother and her sister and her relationship with her father and of course her beautiful relationship with the man well, I don't want to give the story away, but with Otto, her fellow student at the School of Medicine at the University of Bologna. The characters somehow created a whole world inside my head that I was able to just unwind and unwrap as I wrote the novel. I heard them talking, and I laughed with them, I cried with them. And as I say, the only problem was when the book was done, letting go and giving them away in a sense. My writing process is to immerse myself completely in the subject matter. And with these last two novels, both historical novels, I read enormously. I went to the places I was going to write about. I immersed myself in archives there and in libraries and in contemporary artwork. And I read every piece of academic literature I could get my hands on about this time and place. And in the end, after I had absorbed as much knowledge as I could, I simply sat down with an empty notebook and my favorite fountain pen and got really quiet and started hearing the characters speak. That's the way it's happened for me both times when I've written about historical characters. They simply spoke to me. My favorite place to write is a particular chair in my living room, a chair that's followed me from house to house and is now in the house where I hope I'll be for a long, long time. It's a Morris chair. It has really wide arms and cushy cushions, and I can put a cup of tea down next to me, and I can put my feet up on the poof and balance my notebook in my lap and just write. Someone recently said that a writer's life is primarily composed of anxiety and ambition. I really agree with that, but I would add a third element, and that third element is ecstasy. Writing is really a joy. There's no other like it, as far as I can tell. Um, I have a new project in the works. It's a screenplay called Saving Puccini. It's a romantic comedy. I'm hoping it's going to be a vehicle for George Clooney, but we'll see about that. And I'll keep you posted, Julia. This was really fun. Thanks a lot.